All right, well, this bantamweight division ubiquitously regarded as the deepest in the top 15 right now in the UFC, and this man's the #1 contender. He has beaten so many talented fighters to get this title fight. Now we see what the hell he can do with it.
Yeah, he's beaten them all, except the champion.
Right.
It's such a weird thing that you can go through so many tough guys, but ultimately the toughest one is the one you get last. So you go through this murderer's row of people to earn an opportunity, and now you get to fight the best. The champion is good, man, but this guy believes he has the skill set to take that title from him.
Yeah, he's been forged by the experience. He derives so much confidence from the training room, and it all comes down to these 25 minutes or fewer for the #1 bantamweight contender. Well, DC, you better work quickly here because Frankie Edgar with that patented sprint to the octagon, I know you've taken a page out of his book.
It's a wrestling thing, Jay. Wrestlers want to get down to business, and that is what Frankie Edgar is all about. He is Jersey strong to his bone. Frankie is a guy that even when it looks like he's out of it, he can continue to press forward and get the goal accomplished. When he got dropped and hurt by Gray Maynard way back before he became champion, he was able to build himself back into that fight and secure a draw. And then the second time they fought, same thing, but he was the one that got the finish. They call him the little engine that could, because you can never tell Frankie Edgar there's something he can't do.
It was about 10 years ago he won the UFC lightweight championship in Abu Dhabi. Truly one of the fighters that embraced fighting at his natural weight before it was in vogue. The answer, Frankie Edgar, back in yet another big UFC spot here tonight. And now our tail of the tape for this bantamweight championship fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Tim Elliott. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Bantamweight Champion of the world, Frankie, the Answer Edgar!
So Herb Dean, third man in there for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, here's Tim Elliott as we get this round underway. He is a certifiable wild man, but perhaps that shortchanges his skill set just a little bit. He's an This fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he got hurt very badly. Oh, nice right hand by the champ. Yeah.
Edgar getting absolutely worked here from the top. Let's see if there's an uptick in his urgency here as he tries to get back up. Lands with the ground and pound here.
And another strike from the top lands for it. Oh, slick reversal right there. He's got to be careful here. Oh, right into mount. He's got to be careful here. You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just got to move.
Postures up and delivers a massive ground and pound punch to the head. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Edgar's going for a choke here. Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle with a lot of pressure going down on his opponent.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Elliott's back in full mount. Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. Under 2 minutes now to go in the round. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Elliott.
Big right hook there by the champ. There it is. Now he's running him out. What he has to do here is just try to stay relaxed. Big explosive actions, panicky actions are what gets you submitted a lot of times. Oh, big elbow. Now he's got good body position. Yup.
Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra pop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
All right, listen. You did pretty good that round, but I need you to keep space now. Okay? Do not be content to fight when he's grabbing you. I need you to avoid.
All right, a lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it, if you will.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risks. What a fantastic round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Right hand and a left.
Nice uppercut.
Able to land to the body there with the left kick. How about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble chin.
He's hurting bad. He cannot take another shot like that. Oh, that was a really nice takedown. Now he's going full mount.
Nice positional control here. Constantly a moving target. Well, he's got his back now. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition.
3 minutes to go in round two.
Oh, he's going triangle here. Oh, man, he's getting deep. This has got to be the end of the fight. It's over.
Working on Ezekiel choke, and he somehow gets out.
He just had to stay patient. It's so unfamiliar. If you panic, you're going to get submitted. He didn't panic. Using a lot of good movement. He
Bottom
needs to
fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Elliott going to work from guard here. Nice combination of strikes there. Very efficient, very effective.
He's in the mount. He goes back to the well and lands another strike from the top. And now you can see the swelling.
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. He's going for the rear naked choke now.
Oh, he's got him in a choke here.
And now he's got that arm under the chin. Oh, what a way to escape.
Look at him shove the elbow up, John. Break the lock and get back to his back to defend that rear naked choke.
Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. That guillotine is tight. Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission, D. 10 minutes in the can.
Stop.
Nice job last round. Take a deep breath and relax. All right, this next round, we want to do the same thing. Let's get this fight back down to the ground, and then we're in your world.
All right, let us now look back at some of the highlights from that round, and there just aren't that many guys on this roster that can keep up this offensive wrestling pace over 15 or 25 minutes.
But he's one of those guys. He is one of those guys that's able to continuously take you down even if you get up over and over. He has this ability to maintain that pace and pressure that he can wear his opponents down. That's why you see him get so many finishes as the fight progresses.
Ready. Good.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Oh, how good is that shot? Oh, he landed another great shot to the body there. Really starting to connect at a high percentage now in the latter stages of this fight. All right, so he finally gets the takedown here. He kept on trying, stayed committed. He told us before the fight, at some point, I'm going to be able to take him down, and that's exactly the way it played out. Elliott's got the full mount. Lands with the ground and pound.
Refs won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of his position.
Well, very efficient and effective with the ground and pound strikes here. High-level work by Elliott. Oh, man. I mean, how much can one man take? He certainly doesn't look like he did when he walked out here just a few moments ago.
He's almost unrecognizable. He's been hit so many times in the face. The swelling started early. We spoke about trying to defend it.
Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground, and oh, excellent pressure here from top position by Elliott. Oh, man, he's just getting tattooed on that already compromised spot. Might need to call in the doctor here if you're the referee, sir. Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Tim Elliott.
Oh.
In the half guard. Look at that. Recognizes he's about to lose position.
Right into side control. Edgar's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now. Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Elliott.
Getting them out here.
Ground and pound strike there now. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Well, good dexterity and movement here on the ground to avoid any further damage, courtesy of that ground and pound. Nice job off of his back by Edgar. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Elliott's in half guard now.
Oh, right into mount.
Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Edgar's eye is almost swollen shut. It's actually swollen shut at this point in time. They might potentially stop this fight if he has vision issues from here. All right, there's the horn signifying the end of the round, and the doctor's not going to let you continue as a one-eyed fighter. You all can see the swelling around his eye. It is awesome, and I'm not sure how much longer he can stay in this fight. Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round. A lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, and look at the swelling now, John. He wasn't doing what he needed to do to move his head, and he's paying for it. You cannot allow for an elite-level mixed martial artist to connect at that rate and think that you will not be wearing the damage. He's wearing it now. I'm interested to see what changes he makes to give himself an opportunity.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4. Fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. 4th round is underway. We'll see who has the upper hand.
Feel it inside of the arena the fighters feel it inside of the octagon. It's palpable. The energy is crazy because you understand that in the next 10 minutes, someone's going to get a belt strap around their waist. It's amazing.
Edgar going to work here from guard and doing a pretty good job, I might add. Big guillotine choke would appear to be locked in. Yes, it is. That guillotine is tight.
Good job by the champ there. Slide back out.
Outstanding pressure from top position here by Edgar. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Edgar's in half guard.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Edgar's right back to the full mount here. All right, into full guard here.
Look for a pass immediately in the half guard. Keep advancing the position.
Well, we know you fans out there generally don't like premature stoppages, but I'm not. Edgar's going for a choke. Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep. Great job maintaining position there. You never want to lose position to chase a submission.
All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. "90 seconds to go." Oh, he's got his back. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger. Oh, nice.
Edgar's back in full mount. Final seconds of round 4. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Edgar. And there's the buzzer indicating the end of round 4. All right, heading back to the corner, and Edgar's eye may not recover, folks. You can see the visible damage. It is nearly completely swollen shut at this point in time. Referee is watching things closely. I wouldn't be surprised, candidly, if the doctor stops the fight here between rounds. All right, as they attend to the damaged fighter, we will re-rack some replays for you. A lot of damaging strikes landed by the opposition in that previous round.
Well, him just not really paying attention on the defensive side has made his opponent look like an absolute world beater. He's a good fighter, but he has never looked this good. And that is partly because his opponent is not defending.
We have arrived at this 5th and final round. Oh, big right hand, yes. Single leg takedown. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Elliott. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Edgar's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here. And right into side control. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are short of...
Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Good, solid strike on the ground.
This is where he wants to be.
Well, he's on his back, but he's moving his head on the ground pretty well defensively. He is He's really doing a nice job with his head movement here defensively on the ground to avoid further punishment.
He isn't waiting until his opponent throws. He's being proactive. And when his opponent throws, he's already moving, so he's missing it.
Well, you know, Rogan's pissed he missed this one. We are witnessing an instant classic. Back and forth we go. Both fighters have been on the cusp of being finished, and both have exuded a ton of heart.
Yeah, they both show heart, courage, ability, technical skills. I can't really tell you how these two are still in the fight with the damage that they both are exhibiting on their face.
All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a...
Elliott's got an arm. Looks like he's trying to lock up a Kimura. Oh, that Kimura looks tight. Oh, he's out of danger.
Great submission defense. He was able to take his arm out and stay safe.
And plenty of time with which to work. 30 seconds to go in the round. All right, crowd absolutely loving it as the fighters, however compromised, make their way back to the feet.
They may be tired, but that fatigue is warranted. That was a high-level grappling exchange.
Oh, what a finish to this one as we go the full 25 minutes. Stand and cheer, ladies and gentlemen. All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 48-47, 48-46, and 48-46. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, and new undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Timothy Elliott.
All right, so there it is. Bruce Buffer makes it official. We have a new UFC bantamweight champion. Seems like everything he said to us in our fighter meeting on Thursday came to fruition here on Fight.
He was so confident that he was going to get